At least, I think, honestly, this is going to sound a bit bad, but I use, whenever I have a good game, I'm checking Reddit and I'm like, oh, this guy thinks I'm good, blah, 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 blah. And then if I have a bad game, don't need to read that, it's not important. So I guess I use it to boost my own ego, but I've never been in a situation where I've ever like been properly roasted on social media to the point where I'm like, oh god, like no one really comments on me too much anyway, so I can't say as I've ever been flamed on. Kruise, on the other hand, I remember one very specific instance. One very specific instance.
Chris, you're not going to be friends if you mention that.
Where he had a bad game and he wasn't great at handling the criticism, to be honest with you.
That was months ago. Like, I feel like now I just read Reddit for like an ego boost, and if people want to say, oh, he's shit, that's fine. It doesn't affect me.
I'm the same as them. It doesn't affect me.
No, it doesn't really affect. I don't really care about what other people think because I try to think how I can improve myself, and I do it that way. And I don't really go on Reddit on anything and search for any criticisms from people that don't have anywhere near as much experience as me and may not understand the problems in game and stuff like that. So it's not much of a problem to me.
I think we performed very well because it was a 4-0, but I've heard from a lot of people they were really good in scrims. They're a team that doesn't have much LAN experience, so I guess being on the big stage affects them more than other teams, especially us, having a decent amount of LAN experience. But it's hard to say what they thought because, like I said, in scrims they were one beast. They literally beat USA every single map yesterday. Come on stage and they get destroyed. It's hard.
I think most people think Israel are the second best team in the group. I think today, we had to take it to another level. No disrespect to Belgium, but after map 1 we just coasted. We didn't have to work over 50%. Whereas today everything was way more serious. There was less joking around. We realised that they're a good enough team to the point where we have to treat them with full seriousness, otherwise we'll drop maps which we don't want to do. I think they're going to feel really, really bad that they choked against Germany, because I think that's them officially out of the tournament unless Belgium takes some shock maps. I think Israel will tell you themselves if they could replay that match, they would expect a different scoreline.
D.Va.
Winston, because then I can play Reinhardt 24/7.
D.Va.
I have to go with D.Va.
D.Va. I feel like her ability just doesn't take much skill to use the right click, and it negates so many abilities and ults that just makes the game a lot more fun. I feel like they could change it and it could still be a viable hero, and also a lot more fun for it, in general, to play against and with. But just the way it is now, you just hold right click and you don't have to aim anywhere particularly. But if your matrix is anywhere near anyone, it'll just eat everything they use. So I think it's a bit just unbalanced in that way.
I think if you ask this question this time next month, everyone's going to tell you Doomfist, because he is even more unfun to play against than D.Va.
Just reduce the right click a little bit. It lasts too long. You dive in, it feels like you're just shooting into it forever. Just a little bit of reduction on that, I think it'd be good.
I think if you made it so you have to use it in small bursts rather than one long matrix, it'd make more sense with a faster recharge rate.
I just make a mini D.Va the whole game.
I agree.
I think if you made it something like Reinhardt Shield, where the more you spam into it, the faster it goes down, and then if it went completely down, it has a longer refractory period to be able to use it again. I think that could work.
That is a good point. If the D.Va matrix could show how much is left of it, if you run out Shield, it cracks, and you can tell how much is left.
Like an overload or something?
Yeah, so you can see you almost got it down.
Yeah, the problem is if you're trying to play a long range against the Reinhardt, you can physically see his shield's about to go, whereas against D.Va, we'll make a call to say, oh, let's try and play it slow and poke out the D.Va, but it's almost impossible to physically know how much she's got left and what she hasn't. Even if you say, you have to be focused on it and you're counting 1, 2, if there was just something on it which told you how much you had left, that would be nice. I would almost certainly beat Uni. The good thing about Overwatch for me is I actually can't aim very well. I know it's a joke, but I'm actually really bad at aiming. So the fact that I can actually play a hero in this game to a high level that doesn't necessarily require me to have the same mechanical levels, it's probably the only game I'll ever be able to play professionally, if I'm brutally honest with myself. So I'd definitely beat Uni.
Yeah, I was in university too until I dropped out to join FaZe, so I'd still beat Uni right now.
Yeah, I'd also be in uni as well.
I'd still be playing Smite. The game I played before this. I was playing that professionally before this, and I moved to Overwatch, so I'd probably still be playing that.
I would also be back at uni.
I'd probably be at uni too.